In restaurant talk, back of the house is the kitchen area where the chefs use their skills and talents to bring their creations to the waiting diners. Each week, we visit a restaurant and go to the back of the house to meet some of the talented people that are a part of our Lake County community. Our host is Valerie Hart, who for 35 years has been a food writer, restaurant critic, culinary teacher, and cookbook author. Let's join her now as we enter the wonderful world of creativity in the kitchens of Lake County to explore the back of the house.
This is Bavarian Haus, Haus, and it is Mount Dora's first German restaurant, and it doesn't get any better.
Achim?
Patricia. And you are actually German.
Yes.
You're not faking it.
No?
No.
I'm a true German.
Where are you from?
Munich area, south from Munich.
Is that Bavarian?
It's Bavarian.
And that's why you are the Bavarian Haus.
Right.
And Patricia, you're German.
Yeah, I'm half German, half American.
And you were born where?
In Ohio, near Cincinnati.
And then when did they go back to Germany?
October 1962.
And you two met and fell in love
Yes.
and have been making little dumplings and Wiener Schnitzel ever since.
Yes.
Were you in the restaurant business before?
I had a construction in Germany and she worked in the restaurant business. And after we met, we decided to go with a restaurant.
Well, I first came to you when you were in Winter Garden. And everyone said, oh, if we only had him in Mount Dora. And here you are.
Yeah, right. It's better in Mount Dora than it's a village. There's a lots of German people, and they love to come to us.
I see the people coming in from the villages. Yes, and it's so crowded in here. You've been in business now 2 months?
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months, but honestly, no reservations.
No
and
reservations.
You'd better get here early or late because it's become like Yogi Berra's famous
Yes.
comment about the restaurant. No one goes there anymore, you can't get in.
Now we have a host and outside. She takes phone numbers.
Uh-huh.
And she actually have to call the people back as soon as the table is available.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Sometimes it works.
We've never had a problem. And usually I can say I've been to a restaurant once or twice that we do on the show. I think my husband, Buddy, and I have been here 5 times, maybe 6.
Yeah, I would say 6.
I've eaten everything on the menu, and I cannot make up my mind what I like best. So let's cook everything on the menu.
Let's
Okay.
cook.
Okay, and Patricia, you're going to do the cooking.
I do the cooking.
Oh.
Here we have the red cabbage with applesauce and leaves, sugar, apples, real apples, and it's have to cook 3 to 4 hours. Here we have the sauerkraut, that's with white vinegar, leaves, allspice, and it's have all to cook
And
4 hours.
leaves, what kind of leaves are you saying?
I don't know the name.
Is that bay leaf?
Bay leaf.
Bay
yeah.
leaf, okay.
Bay leaf. Okay, and here we have the sauerbraten. It's marinated 4 days in vinegar and oil, salt, pepper, allspice, bay leaf, and then it's have to cook 3-4 hours, really to cook, boil,
And it'll be nice and tender.
and it's nice and tender.
What cut of meat is a sauerbraten?
It's a rib eye, so it's less on fat. It don't can be fat on there. It have to be really less on fat.
So is it the whole round of beef?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the whole round. of
I
beef.
see, I see. Well, okay, we'll wait and watch it cook. And now we have boiling water over here.
We have
And
the boiling water.
What
for,
are you going to do with it?
for the dumplings?
Okay, I'll move over
Potato
here.
dumplings. I need wet hands. The water have to boil. It's a salt water.
Wait, go this way. I can see.
Oh, you do help in the kitchen.
Sometimes.
Oh, now wait,
That's
wait.
potatoes, half and half.
Potatoes and
Half cooked
But you-
and half grated.
Oh.
That's
So
the
you-
Bavarian way.
It's a mashed potato, and then you put grated potato in it?
No, yeah, yeah.
So
But
you-
it's not a mashed potato. I have no butter in there.
But you did mash it.
Yeah, I mash it.
And then you add grated potatoes,
Potatoes
raw.
Raw.
Uh-huh.
So that's the Bavarian way.
And then what seasoning do we have?
Salt, just salt. Egg and water.
They're wonderful.
Then you have to make little balls and throw it in the cooked boiled water. They have to be boiled.
How long do they cook?
10 minutes, and then it's have to stay 15 minutes in the water.
But there's no, that's okay. But there's no baking powder in there to
No.
make them expand like
That's
our
the,
dumplings.
That's the egg.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, she didn't say egg.
She said.
I said.
Did you say egg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, yes. Each one perfect.
Sometime. It depends how many time you had. I make it in the morning so they looking nice. In the daytime I have no time to make this. Then Alex is coming and make me the dumplings.
You could finish them when you like to.
Yeah. We can finish this.
Okay.
Alex?
Alex,
Then
come say hi. Alex is from Mount Dora. Alex is not German. Alex is a Mount Dorian.
Right. And a good one.
And a good one.
Let me wet my hands. So, please.
All right. Now, while those are cooking, what would you like to do?
I prepare the schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel?
The schnitzel Wiener art. Schnitzel Wiener art is pork, line, really tender pounded, thin pounded,
Uh-huh.
and then breaded or unbreaded.
Yes, I know that I have had the chicken schnitzel here, which you call
Hühnchen.
Hühnchen.
Schnitzel.
okay, and you have the Wiener Schnitzel.
That's veal. The original Wiener Schnitzel is veal.
Okay.
And Schnitzel Wiener, it's a copy, so it's pork.
Aha. My favorite is the Jaeger Schnitzel.
Jäger Schnitzel.
And
We can
that's not
prepare
breaded, and the
Right.
pork is so tender, and it's covered with a mushroom gravy.
Mushroom gravy, right?
Oh, it's good.
It's a brown mushroom gravy.
Oh, it's wonderful.
We can prepare Jäger Schnitzel. It's no problem.
It's wonderful.
You already pound?
No, well, you don't have to, but go ahead, do what
I
you're
had
going to
already
do.
pounded.
All right. And then, of course, your bratwurst
Bratwurst.
is wonderful.
Yeah, it's a white bratwurst.
But I don't buy bratwurst like that. Are you? You're not buying it locally, are you?
No, we have a German butcher where we work together with.
That's the secret ingredient. You go to a German purveyor
Yeah,
to buy it.
yeah.
It's wonderful. Okay.
Now we prepare a schnitzel natural with the mushroom gravy. I pounded the schnitzel. It's a pork loin. It's really thin pounded.
That's the pork loin.
That's the pork loin. And this going just natural in the pan.
Oh. Do you have any butter or anything
That's
in
a
there?
little bit butter in there. Not too much.
That's not for one person.
That's for one person. I take it just in the pan. Little bit salt and pepper. Not too much. The meat have own flavor.
Is that kosher salt?
That's usually salt.
Just iodized table
Yeah.
salt.
Tables.
Ohio, you grew up with iodized salt. From Michigan, we did also, because they said it was the goiter belt. Yes.
Yeah,
For the thyroid, they gave us iodized
right.
salt.
And that's good for the throat.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
you don't get too much cancer in Germany.
No. Oh.
They have the salt.
Oh, interesting.
German cooking is actually healthy cooking.
Okay, because
Yeah,
it's
so
all so fresh and
It's
right
fresh
from.
and everything is fresh prepared in Germany. You don't have, let me say chicken wings. You don't have a bucket standing somewhere what you put in the fryer. Yeah, you prepare everything fresh. That's a big thing in Germany.
And you have your own gardens in back of your restaurants?
Yeah, and most of restaurants they have their own gardens. have their own butcher in the back, so they have animals over there where they can. A long time ago, they feed their own animals with leftovers,
Yes.
and but it's forbidden now. So, but they still have.
Oh.
Until this cooking, we're starting with the schnitzel Wiener Art. So I need 2 eggs, middle size.
These are the medium-sized
medium,
eggs.
yeah. Sorry, that was German. Then I need salt and pepper. Again. That's a little bit on pepper for my egg wash.
No fancy whisks, just
No.
the fork, old-fashioned way of doing it.
Yes.
The old way is most of the time the best.
Yes.
I take again.
That's
schnitzel.
enough for 3 people. I usually take half of mine home.
Yeah, that's the best one when it's cold.
It is. And I can tell when a restaurant has served me good food the next day when I cut it
Yeah.
and I know what's in it and I taste it.
Right.
Then you have to take it in the egg wash
Oh.
and then in my gravy.
Oh, so all right. So this one is not breaded and this one is going to be breaded.
Yeah, right.
Understand.
Let me turn it around.
That's the cutting from the Wiener Schnitzel. That is not-
Aha, Papa is cooking. Papa is cooking. Now, what kind of breadcrumbs are those?
Plain, just
that's
plain.
breadcrumbs,
Okay.
and I have flour in there, and also salt and pepper.
Yes.
So I mix this together in the morning.
All right.
In the morning, I start usually 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning.
Sure. Are you open for lunch?
We
Lunch
open
and
for-
dinner. We open
so
at
do-
11.
And do you close in between or do
No.
you remain open?
We remain open.
All day. Well, I see them out on the porch and they're drinking beer and they're having a good time in the afternoon.
Yes.
Most of the time, I take the oil a little bit, not too much for the breading. When it's no oil in there, the breading.
And we
burns
use
down.
vegetable
And
oil.
you're
Vegetable
using
oil.
Crisco vegetable oil. Yes.
Also important is the glass in the kitchen. Everything has to be clean.
Well, because you're German, I know it's clean. That's funny. With the Dutch and the Germans, you take it for granted that it's clean.
We grow up this way.
Uh-huh.
So you see, when you go on the walkways in Germany, everything is clean.
Yes.
And the kitchens have to be really clean.
Yes.
Then I take my schnitzel. I heat it up the oil first. Have to be hot, the oil. Yes, get a little bit color. Get a little bit color. Favorite schnitzel, the Jäger schnitzel.
And of course, the whole secret of pork is not getting it overdone or underdone.
Right.
It is an art.
Right.
Pork is not easy for the regular cook to make.
Right.
Well, the oil has to be a little bit hot, not too hot. When I go with my fork in there, I know when the meat is done.
Now, does anybody help you in the kitchen at night here when you have a crowd?
Yes, we have a help. We have actually 2 other cooks, but they have to learn everything. So
Yes.
she's showing them everything, and sometimes we have a little bit mistakes. but,
Well, wait, I
you
imagine
know,
with Patricia that there
Yeah.
is no such thing as the shade of gray.
Yeah.
It's either right or it's wrong.
Right.
The Jäger schnitzel is now done. What I do, I go over here. I have my hot gravy over here. I get 2 minutes in the gravy so it don't dry out.
What's in the gravy?
That's mushroom. That's my mushroom gravy.
Oh, that's the mushroom.
That's my mushroom
Is it
gravy.
a beef gravy?
That's now pork gravy.
Oh,
That's usually when I have a lot of juice in there, or
Ah.
I make my pork roast. I take the juice.
that's why it's so good. Doesn't come out of a can.
No. I make my gravy by my own. And now we can look to the Wiener Schnitzel.
I'm trying to stand as close to you as possible because you do not have a microphone on. Okay.
The Wiener Schnitzel, you have to say by the Wiener Schnitzel, when you're in the rush, it's getting fast brown, dark. And a dark schnitzel is not good. It has to be
It has to be golden brown.
Right. Now we can look to the dumplings. We turn around. They good.
Are they done?
The dumplings are done when they coming up.
Yes.
And now they have to stay 15 minutes in the water.
Okay. Okay.
Here we have to grate a little bit water. Can I have a picture? The water is really important. It's just vinegar in there, so you have to add a lot of water until you have just vinegar taste. It's not good.
Don't worry, I will not make that at home. I will eat it here.
That's a lot of work. You have to start really early. See, that's the first side is done.
Yum.
Now we can turn a little bit down until I make the plate.
Okay.
But you have to watch to get for the schnitzel the big plate.
Okay.
Let's have no room on this plate.
No, there isn't.
So you have two sides. You can order two sides. We have the potato salad, a red cabbage, or
Now, the
salad.
potato salad is warm also.
I heated this up.
It's delicious.
But today we make red cabbage, noodles, and the schnitzel. on the
Let's prepare. Oh, wow.
Ist der Jägerschnitzel?
plate with the Jäger
Ist
schnitzel.
der Jägerschnitzel.
Oh, okay, we'll do Jaeger.
Starting with the Jäger schnitzel. So that's gonna go to do that. That's the homemade noodles.
Is that spatzel?
That's spätzle. That's flour, water, egg nut, and
You make your spatzel from
I
scratch?
make my spätzle in the morning and scratch.
Oh,
Here we have the red cabbage. That's the first one.
oh
I
it,
cut.
it's so good.
And I keep all the seasoning in this so the flavor stays
Ah,
until it's on the table. Now is our Jäger schnitzel done.
yes.
Lots of mushroom. The American, they love really the mushroom.
I love mushrooms. What kind of mushrooms are you using in it?
Champignons.
Oh,
Cha-
chanterelle?
Yeah.
Oh, not the white American mushroom, but chanterelle. Yes.
We clean the plate. And until
And
this.
please notice she's cleaning the plate with a paper napkin and not a rag that's been on the table.
No,
never.
we don't
I must
like
make
this.
note of that because when I see a chef take the a rag from the side and clean the
Yeah,
plate, I go,
don't like
no.
this. So I take the paper and it's going.
And it's going out. Oh,
And
honey.
that's the Jäger schnitzel.
Oh, that yes.
That's Valerie's favor.
Mm.
And Akim, he's bringing you this stuff to the table.
Okay. What are my sides? I take a choice of side. There are about 10 different sides.
We
but-
have-
We have 8 different sides.
And tell
we
me.
start with red cabbage, sauerkraut, then we have potato dumplings, we have egg noodles, the spätzle, then we have french fries, we have mashed potatoes, potato salad, and a just mixed green salad.
That's 8. Go ahead.
The potato salad, you cook boiled potatoes.
Yes.
You have to cut it. Then you need chives, onion, mayo, salt, and pepper.
Just the easy way, right? Simple little potato salad. Okay.
We have a German potato salad, but it's South Germany. So I take a bra in the potato salad. Other people's taking vinegar and oil in there.
Yes.
And that's the difference. I have no vinegar and oil.
Okay.
I
And
have a little bit mayo.
oh, you do have a little bit of mayo.
Yeah.
So you've kind of Americanized it with the mayonnaise.
No,
in
it's,
South we cooking this
Do
way.
you
yeah.
really?
In Germany, every area has its own cooking.
And you do use the mayonnaise.
Right,
I always
right.
thought of that as a Southern American.
Yeah, no, we use mayonnaise.
Oh,
too.
okay.
In Germany, we have 150 ways to make potato salad. So it's everywhere you go, it's different.
I love it. Okay, shall we do this?
So now we prepare this. I need also a big plate. The schnitzels need a big plate. They can use a small plate. Usually to the schnitzel, we take potato salad on the plate. Most of the people like 2 times potato salad for the schnitzel. And then we take the schnitzel on the plate.
Yes, it does cover the whole plate.
Yeah. Also cleaning the plate and then it's going out. The plate has to be clean.
Now, I always have red cabbage on everything, but
Yeah.
you don't have to. This is cleaner looking.
The schnitzel usually we eat with the potato salad or fried.
And you don't put a dumpling on there?
No.
No.
To the Wiener Schnitzel usually
What
we
do you
don't
serve your
use
dumpling?
gravy.
What do you serve your dumplings with?
We have our dishes where we have gravy.
Yes.
And we have dishes without gravy.
Yes.
Usually you order dumplings with a dish where you have gravy.
I
That
see.
means Jägerschnitzel, Zigeunerschnitzel, Sauerbraten, pork roast. All the dishes with gravy, they usually get dumplings and spätzle.
And if I want extra gravy, may I have it?
It's possible.
Okay.
The server will ask you, you like gravy with your dumplings? or
Yes,
not?
lots of gravy.
Right.
I have had your dessert here, and it is just fabulous.
The
Do you
apple
want to
strudel?
show the
I'll
apple
show you
strudel?
this.
Yes.
But now it's ready done.
Is the apple strudel done? Yes.
Already done, yeah.
Yes,
sure.
of course.
So it takes a long time to prepare the apples.
Alex?
So you can see the apple
Okay.
strudel.
Oh, it smells wonderful, even cold. And you heat that up and you serve it with ice cream.
Ice
Ice
cream
cream.
and vanilla sauce.
Oh, that vanilla sauce, that was what did it.
Right,
And
right.
it's hot.
It's
And
hot.
it's hot. So you have the ice cream and the hot apple strudel, and when you eat it together, it's just
Well, you know,
fabulous.
I can come in the afternoon at 2 o'clock as though I'm having tea time.
Right.
And have either a glass of beer or a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee and apple strudel.
And apple strudel. It's a
We
wonderful
also-
way to open up the day and make it a better day.
We also offer a cheese strudel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's some people don't like apples like me. I like a cheese strudel.
Do you put a cream cheese in this?
Cream cheese and quark.
And what?
Curd cheese.
Curd cheese.
Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese,
Yes.
yeah. We have in America cottage cheese.
But not ricotta like they do in Italy.
No.
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 So you use a cream cheese and cottage cheese.
And cottage cheese and raisin, a little bit vanilla, sugar.
Egg
and
yolks?
No,
No egg yolk.
no egg.
I see. I see. I will have that next time.
Sure.
Well, thank
So we
you.
prepare this and then you can taste it.
Okay, let's go out in the other room and taste it.
We also like to offer German beers from draft. I have bottled beers also, but most popular are our draft beers. I have a dark one, that's a Hofbräu, and I have a Hofbräu lager beer. That's actually a lighter German beer.
The music is wonderful. German? Ah. That's a German dark beer?
That's a German dark beer. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Aren't I supposed to blow the top off of it or something?
When you like to have fun, yes.
All right, and I have apple strudel.
You have the apple strudel.
Now, I have tasted all of this. I've not tasted it, I've eaten it. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to
don't
dig
mind.
in.
Enjoy.
Thank you. How do you, not Prost, that's for drinking beer.
Right.
Guten Appetit.
Guten Appetit.
Guten Appetit.
Guten Appetit, not buon appetit, not buon appetito.
No.
Guten Appetit. Sounds good. Very similar to English. Good appetite.
Yeah. Our English and Bavarian are a little bit similar.
Bye. What a treat this has been.
Yeah.
And I must talk about the hand painting of all of this restaurant and the beautiful flowers. It is put together. It's wonderful.
We have an artist. He was coming in and asked for a job, so we said what we wanted, and he did it. Beautiful job. His name is Craig McMahon. Whenever you need someone, he is the guy who's
It's
coming.
beautiful.
And
It's really beautiful.
just beautiful.
And so are you. And I want to wish you a lot of luck. Gut
Viel Glück.
Viel
Viel
Glück.
Glück.
for many years.
Thank
We
you.
love you in Mount Dora. We
Yeah,
are
we
so
hope so.
lucky
We
to
hope
have
so.
the Bavarian Haus, H-A-U-S.
Yeah,
Right,
that's,
right.
Excuse
that's
me.
the German way.
Excuse me.
You're
I
right,
have work
Haus.
to do.
Okay, enjoy.